excited to fill you in on what's going on in the real estate market with San Diego. So we're having some shifts going on right now, mostly due to inventory. So inventory has been steadily rising when you compare it to last year. So right now we are, for the county, we're over 4,000 homes. I think about 4,200, 4,300 homes right now. And demand is basically exactly where it was last year. So when demand stays flat and inventory rises, the growth rate that we're seeing with home values in San Diego is slowing. Doesn't mean the prices are falling, but it means that we are having an expected market time of around 67, 68 days, which is actually pretty in line with what we were seeing sort of pre-COVID. So 2019 through, going back to 2017, we were seeing very similar market times. Supply and demand were very different, but it equated to a similar market. So what you're going to see if things continue exactly where they are, which typically only doesn't happen, things fluctuate quite a bit, but you're going to see slow to moderate growth on the macro for the county. There's going to be some markets that go higher, and there's going to be other markets that might lose a little bit of value. But if you're looking at the county, you're going to see, a couple percentage points growth, under 5% for sure, if expected market time continues like this. So right now, the biggest reason why inventory is starting to increase is that there's just more sellers that are entering the market right now. People are starting to move their lives forward and are starting to, so there's more of the move-up buyers who are selling and buying the next house. Obviously, people end up selling because of divorce, or they inherit property or other things as well. And so we're seeing a slow accumulation of property. And for the most part, sellers are there's not a lot of fear in the market on the seller's side. They have seen that the market has done very well. And so there's certainly some aggressive prices out there. And what we're seeing is that if the price comes on a little too aggressive, they're not getting their price, and it's sitting, and then the longer it takes to reprice the home, the more potential equity they may lose in the long run, because buyers are up against it trying to buy a house. And if they have the opportunity to come in potentially under market because it's got extensive market time, they're going to try to do that. So we're definitely seeing that. But when properties are priced right, sort of based on exactly where market value is, we're still seeing multiple offers. We're still seeing less concessions to the seller, and things are moving. So that's something to keep in mind. If you're on the buy side and you're wanting to not be in a bidding war, look for property that's got 30 days or more of market time. They're out there. I would say 25% of the market right now has more than 30 days of market time. And there's quite a bit. I think it's like another 20, about half the market, if you combine both, is almost 60 days, which is where we got to that 67-day expected market time number. So that's what I would say there. We're not going to see any changes in demand until the economy cools. There are certainly some headwinds right now. Consumer savings is way down. We're seeing an increase in delinquencies with credit card debt and with auto debt, and all of these are going to push the economy into a slowing mode. Although the Fed isn't quite ready to make any changes, it's likely coming. When? Who knows? Maybe later this year, maybe the beginning of next year. We're just going to have to see how this economy behaves with everything that we've thrown at it. So as of right now, we're not going to see much of a jump in demand because a lot of people just are priced out. They just literally cannot enter the market. And it's definitely the entry level. Under $1 million, demand is quite a bit down from where it was last year. There's been increases in demand in the upper end, and so that's in some ways canceled each other out, which is why demand, if you're looking at across all price points, is relatively flat. So Hopefully this is all helpful intel for you. If you've got any questions or want to dive into specific markets or specific instances that are more personal to you, reach out to me. I'm happy to talk real estate anytime, and I'll see you on the next one.